everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. If you think things couldn't get worse, we have some updates with Fansly from Offkai. Offkai is the VTuber convention that's happening on the weekend of July 24th to 26th. We had this situation that was happening here with 18 plus only. Fansly thing here, find your Oshi on them, and you know, if you're a creator, come collect your free swag bag before they're gone. If you're not a creator, come say hi anyways. We don't bite. So this one was a big one in the middle of everything. And the big issue that got worse was now people are using that as a landmark. So now it is so widely seen, so easy to see, so just out there, and basically a large monument in the middle of everything, that people are actually using it as a landmark to figure out where an exhibitor is or what have you. Which means that, of course, children will be able to see this. That's the big thing that a lot of people have. Like, when it comes to if it was in, you know, the after hours area or the 18 plus area, no one would have an issue, no one would bat an eye. The issue is that they have QR codes, which are easy to be seen by kids and like any teenager. More than likely, I mean, a child is not going to be taking a look at this, but a teenager will be like, ooh, 18 plus, and they have a QR code, let me check it out. And the QR code does lead to some stuff, as I'm going to show you here, and I showed you before. It says, everyone giving directions to Offkai, like, bro, where's the XX booth? 3.2 nautical miles southeast of the Fancy Fortress, on my way. Did not expect Fancy to basically be a makeshift lighthouse. It's such a tall booth, literally a castle. If you think about it, it's rather funny and cool at the same time. Unironically, basically a castle in the middle of a venue can be seen on the farthest side of Artist Alley. And you have still believe that Fancy booth has no business not getting segregated into the rest of the buy section. I did this and got bro, I don't know what this means. So it's quite normal at conventions. One booth or a thing that stands out is usually used as a landmark. It's true, but it just ends up being the one that is used as a landmark is the issue. As for a booth number, I was able to mostly direct them pretty well thanks to the hall layouts and they gave us online. It's by design. QR code at the very top of the highest point in the booth as well. Like I said, that's the main issue. If they didn't have the QR code, I think it'd be harder for kids to look at it. Of course, teenagers, they know where to find it. They know where to look. They know all that kind of stuff. The problem is that it is open in an all ages area. That's the problem most people have had. Like, and then the people that go into the moral grandstanding of, you know, that site shouldn't be allowed. People shouldn't be able to make money on that. The S work is not work at all. They go into that whole thing. I'm not going to go to that whole spiel because I'm not a moral crusader like that. I let people do what they want to do. As long as it's legal and it's to consenting adults, go ahead and do what you want. The issue is, here, you're going to have people who can't consent, which are underage people. They cannot consent at all. So you have that put in front of them. Fancy public booth, located in main convention space, underage walking around. QR code and links are freely scannable. Links lead to blatant content, not appropriate for underage. Address it, Offkai, if Fancy has some responsibility, they should too. And here you go. I'm not going to go too far into it, but this is just, according to this person, Cabe, it says, it seems like people claim that the link is no big deal. What anyone who scans that QR code is being exposed to, with no account required. So just a rando will be seeing this stuff here, and a lot of it can be played, as you can see here. And didn't they say they had a separate section for it? I'm thinking of a different convention. They do have a buy section, but unfortunately, this was not put into the buy section. And that's the big issue people have. And this, you know, we talked to Proctor Z, we talk about Proctor Z, who did yesterday, when I put out a video again about this, it does lead to uncensored stuff. And this is their booth being prepared, their booth in the middle of everything. It is a big, big area. It says, so words are RP, there's no actual images of that as defined by the word. Does the site have age verification? If words are not that, then I consider the word VTuber as that. The link, by the way, leads to a verification page, not directly to the site. Here in this corner of the internet, we do in fact believe our lying eyes. You know, a minor could just go and Google search naked girl. But yeah, it's in this case, you're just putting it out there for everybody to see. It does require forward identification for sensitive content. Otherwise, it should be fine for minors to view. I don't know how much about the website, though. What exactly do you mean? Basically, it's not necessarily that they're showing nudity. It's that they're showing NSFW stuff, which usually parents would not consent to allowing their children to see. You guys let me know what you think, though. Is this a nothing burger? Is this serious? You guys let me know. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Mint Phantom is a VTuber, an independent female English VTuber. She recently had gotten her new form, her new outfit, and that has caused an issue. That has caused some hate for her, but because of the hate that she's been getting from people against her fan, a fan of hers. So by extension, she is getting the hate as well. We are talking about this one, Fiznum, who is, or Finum, or I think it's probably just Fiznum. I'll just call it that. Says she's perfect. The new form here, and of course the ones that they show. I showed this full one, I believe, before in the whole look of it. It is a very good look, but for whatever reason, people have gotten really in a tizzy over this specifically here. Honestly, as a spirit hunter, very good taste. And you have other people, like you're saying here, immediately attacking him like he's going after kids. And then you go, people be moral, using their morality, and things like that. Other people are just going against them. And we continue. This is Finam, who is here, is the same person. This is, they do streams of different types of Final VTuber for you. Summing through my childhood co-op game, Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks. Dungeon Attack is here. Other things there. Just a regular streamer. You could just see them as a regular streamer and a VTuber enjoyer. Well, what ended up happening here is Finam is facing backlash for his past and present actions, including like a Mint Phantom. We're going to go to these in a little bit, but first we're going to take a look at what is said down here. May not be a big deal. It is trending. I do admit that I expected to talk about this as I was during Finam's past drama at FNAF community, so it's like a big crossover episode for me. Finam was a controversial figure in the FNAF community. He was a developer for the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative, project where Scott Cawthorne would personally fund FNAF Nightmare fan games by Nights at Freddy's to improve them and allow monetization. Finam was always assertive and a little brash. They would known to harshly criticize newer FNAF games like Security Breach. They were also really aggressive towards fellow controversial VTuber Theft King. Even if Theft King was more in the wrong, it highlights unprofessionalism, especially from someone who was working with Scott Cawthorne. Then came the biggest controversy in 2023. Summarized, he insulted FNAF game, random guy named Alex online handle Golden Rabbit. Joked to do the same thing to their game. Alex got harassed by Finam's fans. Finam did not take it seriously at all. FNAF Plus was fully cancelled. They then allegedly accused Alex, who was a minor, of things he chatted with someone 3 years younger. This alleged that I found no proper documentation of the incident. Alex's Twitter account being suspended. All we have here are some tweets stating what happened. What's confusing is that Finam also faced backlash for defending Alex for something else that's also related to talking with minors, as they are both named Alex. Then this is Alex Kister, another Alex, I guess. He seemed to slowly integrate into the VTuber community. I'm not sure if he was already a VTuber fan during the aforementioned FNAF dramas. I recall seeing him follow Ina in 2023 when discovering VTubers myself. Also tweeted Doki Bird's return. 2025 they made their presence more clear. They played tribute to Gargura, talked about Cinder, Vishojo, Zoe, and observed Maid Mint. Started to observe Maid Mint, obsessing over Maid Mint, which has led to recent drama. Fast few days, series of Twitter posts started bashing Finam for liking Maid Mint, as people perceive Mint as an underage child. This can be seen as cultural fandom conflict. Scott Cawthorne once fired someone for making fictional depictions of sexualizing minors, while the artist also had skeletons in their closet. Scott's comment seems to imply fictional minors already crosses the line, which is enough a reason to kick the artist out of official FNAF communities. Finam then responded to the backlash, defending liking VTubers, and now it shouldn't be compared to real crimes. So here we are. This is where we are right now. Taking a look at this, people are saying Finam running towards the closest kindergarten right here. Of that one, it is it's a part of a movie, of course, and that is just a big chungus running towards, well, not running towards the kid, but running past the kid. And Finam when he sees children here, also of course, chasing. And you have the many reactions. Some people are wondering what the heck is going on. Some people are, just criticizing, saying it
fucking belongs. Lethal gasoline injection.
So yeah, they're trying to say, he deserves the death penalty apparently or something for that. And, you know, other people are just like, I'm so confused with the response to this. Dozens of replies, like Korichi's flipping the F out. How did it break containment? It's hard. See, like an e-celeb with a normie audience because I scroll through the count. It's like most of the VTuber fan account of all time. So continuing here. Firenam is actually just ironic into lollies, by the way, no joke. Here, how can I fall in love with her? You have here, really like nekozawa. She had the cutest design ever. I wish we could enjoy watching her without feeling like I'm going to be put on a watch list. Streamer in question is Firenam. Scrolling through his follows on Twitter, you can't imagine the shock I felt when I saw the con accounts there down here, something that he put in 2018. And you have here, you know, people saying get a job because he posts a lot about VTubers and Made Mint in this case. Took this as an alt account around a month ago, and there was some very interesting tweets here. I see the resemblance to, you know, things here as well. Yeah, so the wording that he uses is kind of is pretty extreme. You see, I'm not gonna actually touch that one because it says violent speech. Not sure about that. Feeling lately, knowing I always dislike potato chip, seeing him finally get called out for this BS, and other people, you know, just continuing on and piling on even more. It continues on here. Them saying, just woke up to the yearly ritual of getting harassed for Made Up S. It's been 3+ years, so the kind of thing off and on. I'm used to it by now, actually busy at the moment. So if you're one of these weird, actually roleplay accounts, you're basically, I dislike, please use this post to leave your spam harassment comment, and I'll get to blocking you whenever I have the free time. All I'm going to say is that I love VTubers and VTuber culture, and will absolutely get worse and more open about it in the coming months, and anyone uncomfortable by it should leave. Also, please don't equate liking VTubers to actual serious crimes. That should be reserved to actual dangerous people, taking away the impact of those words, turn them into a joke, because real actual human harm in the long run. People who do that constantly and don't care about the implications are generally disgusting to me. Anyways, just remember to stay kind, and I'll see you again when I get back to normal. Additional things, some people ask why I removed MDNI from my profile. I did that like a month ago because I need space for actual important links to my stuff. Kids are still not welcome in my community, and I've never been. Also, please do keep that in mind. Then people forget that VTubers are actual real people that exist somewhere in the world. Most of them are like pretty normal. They sometimes have IRL jobs, pay bills, are getting degrees. Yeah, just normal folks. They're normies in the real world. Well, some of them are actually otaku, just like me, but a lot of them are normies in the real world. When I looked through my socials a bit today, and I had to say before going to bed, shocked by how many kind words of support I've been receiving. So they've also been receiving some support, some kind words, not just from randos, and also other people in the community and friends as well. 3 years of constant harassment and threats sent my way, and trying to improve as a person slowly bit by bit, trying to be more open and honest and less cynical about the things I enjoy. I'll also have to grit my teeth and smile through receiving the worst from other people. First time in a while I've had so many kind people in the community be mature, understanding of past mistakes, and generally kind back to me. It's become such an alien feeling. For context, if you don't know who I am, been a fan of it. Then he goes through everything, found keys in the eyes, a playthrough in Resident Evil 7 through Eclipse, and enamored with the concept of virtual avatar of streamers. That's where it started. He went to ILUNA, Kiryu Koko, Hololive Girls, Face Connect. A teenager when all this stuff happened in the FNAF community, when I should have instead stuck with a fan project that made me absolutely miserable. That plus a horrible college experience and home life generally ruined my mental health. So he had bad mental health for a while, and used tasteless jokes, cynicism, lashing out as a way of dealing with it. Discovered found through all that was VTubers watching clips. So basically passed through the same thing that we did, that a lot of VTuber fans, people who were watching this video did. It's bad times, and then eventually it was made better by watching VTubers, made better by enjoying VTubers. And they did their own cartoony PNG OC, could record myself playing games, so they enjoyed being a part of the community. Ever since I tried becoming more open about what I truly like rather than rely on irony or jokes because of how deeply restricted and demanding the fan bases of the games I was into are on creators. I've been trying to openly support VTubers I'm a fan of, and been talking about them on my streams, raiding my community into them, basically trying to spread the love for VTubing. Finding at a point where I'm confident taking a plunge and fully focus on VTubing, I don't want to bow down to people who will joke about serious crimes to get their laughs. I want to distance myself from these communities and openly and sternly tell them to go away because they have generally brought me nothing but grief. I want to give back to the VTuber community and my friends and the support and become what I want to be while continuing to improve along the way. I have here, can't wait to show you guys the photos of what I've been doing, all this has been happening. So sorry if your creator or friend has sent me a message of support through DMs and haven't responded. There's a lot of messages, but I'll make sure to respond once I get back to my PC. So yeah, you're welcome. Looking forward to your debut. Good job on getting the damn tourists to get their, on not letting the damn tourists get their way. Also, as I said before, you have a pretty good taste in VTubers. So yeah, a lot of support here. Great to see. It does suck that just a simple thing like this caused all of this drama. They have a new debut announcement as we're talking about the dubstep. They're coming to the world of IZIGENIA. What is IZIGENIA? It is a VTuber project at IZI. It is a VTuber project aiming to deliver next-gen VTuber entertainment, bridging creators and fans worldwide. They are a newer, smaller group. They have been slowly putting things through, and that is always the preferred method of slowly putting things through if they don't have a lot of income. And we have here, we're happy to announce that they are locked in and loaded. He has the sights set on you. Welcome our newest member of IZIGENIA. There are people here. So pretty, congratulations. And on the third day, sibling, some people first stage production, Octavio's in here. And on the third day, wow, what a hottie. What the F do you mean? Dubstep is new IZIGENIA talent. Looks so cool. Lucius Merriweather. Kira, other people are just extremely happy that they are having another member pop up in here. They already have their channel. They already have 27k in here, which makes me think that they are an existing talent. It is not anyone that, they started in 2020, so they are not a brand new VTuber. They are just a VTuber that is joining the agency. So it is not a full-on debut of a new VTuber, but it is a debut of an existing VTuber moving to the agency. Just to, kind of give you guys a feeling of what's going on here. And as they tend to do when these things happen, they do end up either, removing some of their old stuff, which in this case they haven't removed any of their old stuff yet. But this is, like I mentioned, an existing person. Usually they clear everything and then they start anew. This one, well, let's see how it goes. I really wish them the best of luck, and I have a feeling it's going to be very successful. The fans are always very important, and the fans have done something here for a group inside of Nijisanji Project, a generation inside of Nijisanji Project. The Nijisanji EN is the one that I'm talking about specifically. They are a subsidiary of the Any Color Corporation, and they do a lot of things, in VTuber world. They are the biggest one in size, and I think also in income and that kind of thing in the VTuber world. We're talking about ILUNA, the generation that we're talking about here, with Maria Marionette, Amare, Renzotto, and Scarle Yonaguni, who are commemorating their 4th anniversary of the debut. They'll be displaying a support ad as well. This is ILUNA support, which is the basically fan group inside of the Nijisanji fandom. We're having this here from 7:24 to 7:30. It is going to be at B4F, and it looks like it's going to be in Japan. So that is great to see. It's going to be at Tokyo Metro Higashi Shinjuku Station. So I have been at the Higashi Shinjuku before, because I've been to Shinjuku before. So it has a lot of basement areas. So it is. It remains to be seen how much people are going to be taking a look at it. But at the very least, you're going to have that they're celebrating the people that are a part of this agency. Because remember, VTubers, at the end of the day, they are people enjoying themselves and trying to make a community have fun and grow. So my big congratulations to them on their 4th anniversary, and for the fans that are able to do this. Momosuzu Nene is a female Japanese-speaking VTuber with Hololive JP's 5th generation. And we're talking about them because they are having something happening here, which is a music video. It is here. Let's take a little bit of a look. When it comes to music videos, I usually just show you a little bit of what's going on here. It is with Lami, Poka, and Botan, which are the people that are part of Gen 5. So it's all of this. I'll show you a little bit of the visuals we have here first, which is what I like to do, because, well, and you guys know by now that whenever I cover these things, it does end up happening where I do get copyright struck, so I end up having to cut half of it off, and I do apologize for that, or at least some of it off, because, well, unfortunately, they always strike me in some way. So this is the only way I've been able to kind of, not necessarily get around it, but make it less likely to happen. So let's take a look here. This is an original. This is an original song. So that is what I can show you. I don't want to show you a lot of it because, of course, that ends up getting it struck usually in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully, this one doesn't get struck, and hopefully, this one doesn't cause an issue in the future. But if it does, then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to find a way to make it so that the song doesn't affect affect the channel in any way. Either way, appreciate it, and this is amazing. I'm glad she got another original song here that she's probably going to be doing because she's going to be having a solo live, an actual solo live, which is an actual concert out there soon in Japan. So hopefully this is going to be a part of it. Congratulations, Nene, for another music video and another original song. Koganei Niko has had her 3D birthday bash. As you know, not everyone in Hololive does have them, but usually, because they want to, thank the fans for all the support that they've given, they usually try to do this. She is a part of Hololive Device, which is the more idol-centric, the more, I think it's more newer music. I guess you would call it hip-hop type of thing. For most of them, you have Flow Glow, and this is the one that she's a part of. Isaki Ryona, Mizumisu, Rindo Chihaya, and Vivi. You also have Regloss, which is the other version. The other group of girls as well, the other generation. But right now, we're talking about her. That's a 3D Live Star Flame Fiesta Diva. And we have this on July 25th, which is when it happened. She also has a, as you saw there, a live human being there. It's a actual IRL person that's going to be there as well. So let's take a look at what she has. Ooh, cute. Nice. I want to show you a little bit of that because that is Watame being a part of the whole thing. She had a lot of guests here and one, I believe, IRL singer as well. So let's take a look at everything that goes on there. Ooh, Narissa and Callie. That sounds amazing. Holy moly, that sounds amazing. That's Magia, of course, and here we have the next one here. Nice again. This is amazing. This is, of course, Rindo Chihaya, another member of Flow Glow. And we're going to go here with some more Device members. And this is, I do love when they can have all of these members here. The ones that, of course, can show up. Not everyone can show up. I'm pretty sure she invited a ton of them. Not everyone can show up. This is Giona, of course. Riona. Ooh, the background dancer this time. Very cool. One of them being a mech. This is awesome. Some more friends. She didn't only have people inside of Hololive. She had other VTubers from other agencies, and it's great that they have that expansive group of friends. And she's like a god in the background too. That's awesome. I love this. I love it. Creative, and here you have Louis. Let's see if my internet will. There you go. So there you go. A little bit different kind of song with Louis there. That's cute! That is cute. Mini Niko, yes. That is just cuteness off the charts. It's too much, man. I'm gonna get diabetes from this thing. These are the pieces of merch that she has for there. You have the mini Niko that's shown there in button form. You have a that looks like an acrylic diorama, or acrylic standee at least, of Niko and the mini Niko as well. And this is the full one here. This is the full of everything that you can get from it. It is awesome. You have the keychain, the plush keychain of both. It looks mini Niko here. Oh, that looks like more like a it has lanyard. Looks like more like a lanyard type of thing. So yeah, very cool. And here is this person here, in case you don't know who they are, is Miwa. It says Nikotan's birthday, Saiyan Fiesta Drive, surprise guest appearance. Happy birthday! I had the pleasure of joining the unexpected live birthday stream and singing Hikarihe together with you. Hikarihe, or one of those. Congratulations on the release of the new song. May Koganei Niko's wonderful singing voice reach all the way to the cosmos. And for those who don't know, she is a Japanese female singer-songwriter in Kanagawa, I believe. If it's the same Miwa, I think it's the same Miwa. So here we go. And there you go, a little bit of them.
ニコタン初めての折り曲が出ます。よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。頑張って。はい。バイバイ。よし。もう皆さん可愛いし美しいし歌声は素晴らしいしもう素敵だし本当に戻したらいいんだニコタン。
So she's singing the praises of Miwa, and here we go for the next one. Singing her final song here. And there we go. That was the final song that she had. I've already gone way longer than I expected with this one, but I do want to show you guys everything that is there. And big congratulations for her being able to get all these people there for her birthday, and a big happy birthday for her, or to her in this case. Things that happened with my wife, my girlfriend, etc. And let's just design one that's the easiest thing for women. This is a full woman team. Team, just women. Leadership, just women. And they're like, whatever design you guys come up with, we'll go with. No changes, no nothing. The designs you come up with, we'll put it into a car. That's what they decided. that is what they decided. This ain't no like I said again, this ain't no misogynistic, dude. It's like, you know what? Women never know how to fill a gas tank. They never check their windshield washer fluid, and they never change their oil. So we'll make it so that they never have to. Instead, you'll depend on the man to do this. No. This was women that like, I don't want to think about anything other than miles per hour, the what's left in the tank, and navigation, and that's it. You think of everything else. You figure everything else. I don't want to deal with it. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.